Hi everyone, hi, Carrie from Texas. On Friday, for the life of me, all week have been a day behind. I don't know where I have been, but it has not been on the right day. And I finally was like, I said to my husband last night, why is everybody saying that it is Thursday? And he goes, Carrie, it is Thursday. That will tell you how rough my week really has been. I've lost all my fish in my pond. I have had to completely deassemble my pond. I was able to save about 6 of my fish and was able to release them into a massive big county pond in hopes that that wide open space is what they needed. I don't know. I've done so much reading in the last few days. I don't know, but I'm really disappointed, and it's been one of those weeks. But it's Friday, so let's get ready and finish the week out on a positive note and hit a grand slam today. Wouldn't that be nice? I would love to hit a grand slam today. I could really use one of those today. So I've started my prep. I used my under eye today. I used my Professional Makeup Concealer Cool Story. It is in this nudie color, 02. Get this from Amazon. I did my CoverGirl skincare prep. I've done my brows with my Benefit Bang. Now I'm getting ready to do concealer, and I'm gonna mix some concealers today, and I'm just gonna mix them on my face. I don't have one of those mixing trays. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna put it on, and then I'm gonna blend it all in. I'm using my e.l.f. hydrating concealer, and then I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna use my JOA. You can definitely tell the difference in color in these. So I'm going to use different colors here. And then I'm going to finish it with my, it's been so long since I've used this one. This is Milani's Conceal Perfect Rose. And I don't even know that I have tried this, or if I have, it's been so long ago. But we're gonna do this one too. We're gonna just blend all of those together. I'm gonna put that right on top. And we're gonna bake a cake on my face with these concealers. And see how it all blends out, which it'll be fine. Okay, let's just get it all started. So we're adding a little bit of color to the ivory color concealers from e.l.f. and JOA. Don't forget your neck, guys, when you're putting on your foundation or whatever you're using, so you can make sure that you get that all blended down onto your neck so it looks uniform. Okay, that looks really good. I did wash my Ananice brushes. Love these brushes for my concealer and my foundation. I've had them, as you can see, quite a while. The paint's coming off. They wash up beautifully. I never have any issues with them, and they are really, really good investment. There is a little bit more right there. There is, I believe, a whole set of these, this particular brand that you can buy, or at least at the time that I bought those, there was. But the entire set was just way too expensive, and that's why I didn't buy the entire set when I bought those. But looking back on it, probably should have made the entire investment, because they have lasted well into 3 years. So that's a pretty good investment, return on your money, 3 years. So let's get some loose setting powder on now. I'm going to be using my Laura Mercier loose setting powder. Start right here. Got quite a bit out that time. Hope you guys all have really good plans for this coming weekend. Or is it just a weekend to catch up, as it was Easter last weekend? Got some really, really exciting things that are in the works, and can't tell you about them, but I will share when I can. Just really, really exciting, and I cannot wait for all of that to materialize. I can't say anymore, because if I do, I'm gonna let it slip, and that wouldn't be a good thing. Okay, we're gonna go and we're gonna use a different color scheme today with this beautiful new palette that I got in the Stone Cold Fox from ColourPop. I'm gonna be using that, but I'm gonna be using it in connection with one of my new pencils, the DNM Beauty pencils, and this color today is bronze golden. It is this beautiful coppery color. Very excited to use it, and I love these pencils. They just are really, really creamy. The consistency is beautiful. They last all day. One of you actually did order them, and you're getting the same results I am, so that always makes me happy, because I don't want to recommend anything to you guys and then have it just be a complete catastrophe. So I'm very pleased about that. So I'm just going to get this on, and then we're going to blend it. Just putting it all over the lid, and up into transition. And then we're going to blend it. Beautiful. And I'm going to put it down here. Oops, I got that too tall. I don't want it to break, so let's put it back. This is a beautiful color against my eyes too, my brown eyes. It's not a, I don't want to say it's a burnt orange. It's more like a sort of a terracotta color. Look at that, that's beautiful. I really love the way these blend. So let me grab some of my blending brushes. I didn't get them out, I should have. And let's try, let me go and let's look at what I think is a good match for this. Yes, in this palette, let's use Misery. And we're gonna put that on top of this. We're gonna blend that. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Adds just a little bit more sparkle, if you will, because this one is a shimmer that's in the palette. And then let's get it blended up. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It actually did soften the sort of the orangey tone, which I'm really pleased about. This is beautiful. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Now let's get a smaller brush and let's do the top area in the one right next to it. I'll get the name here in just a second. Just gonna put that up underneath the brow. That's very pretty. That color was Enigma. Beautiful, beautiful. And then we're going to go to the next one and we're going to pick up Ghost Town. And we're just going to put that right out here, right out on the edge. Give it a little bit deeper dimension right here. Beautiful. Let's get our fluffy brush now and let's just blend. Beautiful, gorgeous. Now I want to do just a little darker under here. I'll get this color name for you in just a sec. Just sort of deepen that under eye area just a tad bit. And that one was bold type. Okay, beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. This beautiful color. Beautiful color. Now, if you wanted to, you could come back in with your pencil again and just add just a little bit more right here in the corner. Get that shimmer effect again. Oh, these colors are just spectacular. I'm telling you, ColourPop has done it again. No wonder this was sold out for so long, because the colors are just spectacular. Now, I don't use peach or peachy tone blushes. I just don't like the way they look on my skin. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm still going to use my Milani Baked Blush in Dolce. Okay. And then we're going to pick up from our setting powder, which is my Revlon Color Stay finishing powder, and we're going to sweep underneath the eye, make sure that we have no fallout down there. Brighten that up a little bit underneath. And then let's grab my finishing little brush and let's just blend that all really well. Blend in the blush. Okay. Beautiful. Now, because we're using these really rich, sort of burnt orangey tones, I do want to pick up my Milani Passion color that we used for the full face of Milani that I did a few days ago. Let's just wipe the lips a little bit. Yep, they're clean. This is a matte lipstick. Which is really not my cup of tea, but as you can see, it's stunning with this color palette. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little bit of lip gloss on, just to give it a little dimension. Yeah, and to add some moisture to my lips. Now, I noticed when I'm looking at my eyes, it did not line the top part of my lid, and I think it's missing. So I'm going to come in and I'm going to pick up a dark color. And I'm going to use the darkest black and the darkest brown in this palette. I'll tell you the colors here in a second. And I just want a very small, yeah, that looks much better. Line across the top. Yes. That looks much better. Yes. Yeah, that looks much better. And those two colors were Drama Mama is the brownie color, and Rock Bottom is the black. And boy, that's beautiful. Beautiful. Love the color scheme here. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, let's curl. I'm going to use two mascaras today. I'm going to use a brown and a black today. I'm going to start with the brown and finish with the black. I'm going to use the e.l.f. brown that I have and then finish with the Milani black. Turn the lights back on because they just cut off. why they do that. Okay, so we're going to use the e.l.f. Let me read the name of this. e.l.f. Lash It Loud Volumizing Mascara. And this is in their brown color. Let's start down here at the bottom. Oh goodness, look what I just did. Have a red nose there for a few minutes. I'll fix it. Okay, let's start down at the start again here. Start down in the bottom. Really try to catch that curl that I just put on by using the mascara formula to lock that curl. Almost did it again. Okay, got that first coat on there. Oof. Could give my arm a break a little bit. First coat going, and I really have to stop. Oh, so that is so hard for me to get that arm up there like that. It just screams at me and says, Carrie, stop what you're doing. Lordy, 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 help me, help me, help me. Okay, now let's come in, and I'm not going to put two coats on the bottom. This is Milani's can't see anything, guys. Highly rated mascara, Milani. Of course I can't read that. It's black. But that's all I can read. I don't see anything else on it, so. Do a second coat with this. This is a really good wand. The e.l.f. wand is really good too. They're both very hard wands, which is my preference. Just feel like I have better control when I have a really stiff and hard mascara wand to work with. I get better combing and coverage when I have a wand like this. I know some people enjoy give back, you know, when they're using a soft mascara wand, but for me, I don't like that. I don't like the give. So, and it's all preference, you know, like everything else in makeup, it's preference, what works for you, what you're most comfortable with, what results for you are the best. You're never going to hear me tell you that you're doing something wrong, or I think that's very presumptuous for any any makeup influencer to tell you you're doing something wrong. I'm gonna tell you what I think is the right way to do it, but I'm not gonna tell you what you're doing is wrong. I think that is extremely insulting. We're all different, you know. We all have our own take, our own thoughts, our own feelings about what we use and how we use it, the colors that we use. And so I just want to empower you to really explore options and give you examples of what I use and how I use them, and hopefully along the way you can pick up a tip or a trick from me that enhances how you feel about yourself and your makeup and your look, because that's what this is all about, is helping all of us put our best foot forward every day, our most authentic, beautiful self. I want to help you get that beautiful soul that you have to show on the outside, as well as be present on the inside. And I believe when you feel good about yourself and you're confident, that's when the two of those meet, and then it's a beautiful thing. This is a good mascara too, no doubt. I would say I have to use a little bit more of this than what I usually use, which is my L'Oreal Panorama. But this it does a good job, and so does the e.l.f. Brown. I do like the combination of the brown and the black together. I think it works. It does work well. Let's just get this foundation brush and let's pick up a little bit more of my finishing powder and just redo that nose where I made that mistake. Okay, let's see how we turned out today. Hey, that's so beautiful. These colors, those pencils, I'm telling you, those pencils are a beautiful base to start your eyeshadow. If you can find similar tones, similar matching colors, and put your eye pencil on and then lock it in with a powder shadow, you're gonna have it all day. Guarantee you, you're gonna have it all day. It's a great way. It's the same principle as putting your foundation on and then putting powder over it. It's just gonna last all day. Beautiful colors, those beautiful colors from the ColourPop in combination with that pencil are stunning. I love them. Get out and get, that's a great buy, guys. Those pencils are great. So DM, you just read them to you. DNM Beauty eyeshadow stick. The one I used today is bronze golden. I got these from Amazon. There's 16 of them, and they're rock stars. I'm telling you, they're great. They go on, they don't tug your eyes, they don't pull your eyes, they blend. I'm telling you, these are great. And you know what I did yesterday? I actually, and you know I'm gonna do it right now, I actually used the pencil on my lips because I was wearing a purpley color and I used the purple pencil yesterday. So I'm gonna do the same thing right now. I'm gonna add a little bit. Uh-oh, I was afraid of that. Got to get that further down back in there. Okay. Look at that. It does, that's beautiful. That just adds a little bit of shimmer and dimension to that lip. So there you go. Eyes, lips. Multifunction. I love it. Makeup should do more than just one thing for you. Helps you save money. All right, everybody, that's it today. We get ready on this Friday, last Friday of April of 2025. Many blessings to you wherever you are. Thank you, everybody. As always, you just show up for me, and I so appreciate it. I just do. Please help me grow the channel, if you will, by subscribing, commenting, sharing. If you know somebody that's a makeup enthusiast that would like to join our community here and help us all be our best, please share. I'm getting really good at typing, so hopefully next week I can start to retype what I'm using. It's been a long 4 months for sure. So actually 5 months, because I started in December with my first surgery. So God bless you. Have a spectacular, beautiful, safe weekend. Be with those that you love. Get some downtime, get some rest, and just enjoy the blessing of a new day with those that are the most important in your life, your loved ones. Because tomorrow is never, ever, ever, ever a guarantee. Bless you, and I'll see you in the next video. This is Carrie from Texas. Thank you so much for being part of this community where we're all about helping every one of us put our best foot forward, be ready to knock their socks off, that 10-second first impression that you only get one time. Work on yourself. Be ready for it. So you never know what could happen in your life in 10 seconds. It's so important. And never sell yourself short, okay? Doesn't matter if you're 19 or 90. If there's something that you aspire to or dream about or want, go get it. Make a plan. Faith, love, dedication, and hard work. You can do or be or achieve anything you want. Believe in yourself. Because if you don't, how can anybody else? God bless. See you the next time.